Good morning, welcome back to another weekly vlog. There's been all sorts of excitement here since my last vlog finished. So if you watched my last vlog, you will have seen that I said that my sister Bekkah had gone into labour. And yeah, it's been a long night. So for anyone that doesn't know, I live with my sister and, well, I live with two of my sisters and my mum and dad, and then my two brothers live fairly locally. And yeah, my sister Bekkah is pregnant. She's the youngest of all of us. I remember when she was born, and now she's having her own baby, which is just, I just can't get my head around it at the moment. And yeah, so she was, well, she's due sort of mid-May, but yesterday, well, she'd been getting sort of kind of pains for a few days, but then yesterday they kind of, I suppose, amplified. Oh, there's an alarm going off. Yeah, they sort of amplified, and sort of throughout most of yesterday she was just getting a lot of like backache and stuff, and then as the day went on, it was just kind of getting worse. And so I'm trying to think what time it was. I think it must have been about 11 o'clock. They'd rung the hospital and the hospital had said to come in. So my dad dropped mum and Bekkah off. My mum is Bekkah's birthing partner, but she wasn't there for very long, and the hospital sent her back home again because she was only 1 centimetre dilated, which I think our hearts all sunk when they said that, because she was already struggling and we were kind of hoping she'd be further along. So she came home, and then I sat with her until about 3:30. I don't know what is going on with that alarm. Yeah, I sat with her until about 3:30 in the morning, so that my mum could get some rest, because with her being the birthing partner, I knew that she would need to go in, you know, whenever Bekkah needed to go back into hospital. So I thought it made more sense for me to sit up with her and my mum to get a bit of rest, so that she had some energy to kind of carry on. So yeah, I was with Bekkah until about 3:30, and it was just, they were just getting worse. The contractions were getting stronger, they were getting closer together. It was not very nice seeing her in that amount of pain and just feeling so helpless. You know, I'm used to it being me that's not well. I mean, obviously she's not well, but I'm used to it being me that's in pain or that needs help. And I think this just gave me a bit of an insight into what my family kind of go through when I'm not well or when I'm in pain and things like that. But yeah, it was just, I just felt so helpless, like I didn't know what to do. She was using like the hairdryer as heat to like on her back, so I was the one that was like holding the hairdryer and also timing the contractions on her phone. But yeah, it was just like getting to a point where I was starting to get a little bit concerned that I thought they were kind of getting closer together, and also I just felt like she wasn't coping as well. So I called my mum, and my mum phoned the hospital and they said for her to come back in. So my dad drove them back over to the hospital, yeah, about 3:30ish. And then I got ready for bed because I was exhausted. Kept waking up though and checking my phone, but I think I must have fallen asleep at some point. So basically they kept my sister in, but she had to stay on the antenatal ward because she wasn't far enough on to move to the labour ward. And on the antenatal ward you can't have your birthing partner there after like a certain time. So my mum had to come home again, and then my mum got a phone call about 7 o'clock this morning to say that Bekkah had been moved to the labour ward, and could she come back in again. So my mum went back in about 7 o'clock this morning, and I think Bekkah was 5 centimetres when my mum got there, and they've done an epidural so that her pain was a little bit more under control and stuff. And yeah, that's kind of where we are. I think last time they checked her she was 8 centimetres dilated, so she's only got 2 to go if she can just hopefully get there. Well, I'm hoping it just doesn't take too long for her to get those last 2 centimetres, because I'm guessing she's just exhausted. I think she's been trying to sleep sort of in between contractions, and thankfully the epidural has kind of helped with that. But yeah, I'm just waiting by my phone to see what happens. I think they're going to check her again at 3 o'clock. I think they check you every 4 hours to see like how you've progressed, although obviously if anything happens before that they will check and what have you. So yeah, we're all just a little bit like not really sure what to do with ourselves, because we're obviously just waiting for news, and my mum's trying to keep us as updated as possible, although there's not really much to say at the moment because it's just a bit of a waiting game. So yeah, we'll see how long it takes, and I'm hoping by the end of today we'll have a baby so that she's not having to go through it for too long, but you just don't know with labour, do you? So yeah, just keeping everything crossed that, you know, she's able to have a safe delivery and doesn't need interventions or anything like that, but she's in the right place. So yeah, there we go. It's been an exciting start to the week. And yeah, it's a bank holiday today as well. Don't have any plans, which is good because, as I say, everything's just been a little bit up in the air. So I'm just trying to get on with doing some editing or something just to keep me busy. Tomorrow I'm guessing we'll have Noah. Everything's a bit, I'm not really sure sort of what's happening. Something's going wrong with that car alarm. Yeah, I'm not really 100% sure what's happening with baby and everything like that, but we are due to have Noah tomorrow. My grandma also has a pod visit. I don't know who is doing that, whether it will be us this time or whether someone else in the family will do it. Yeah, I just don't know. Everything's kind of based on what happens with Bekkah and the baby. Wednesday again we will have Noah. My sister was booked in to see the midwife on Wednesday, but I'm guessing that won't be happening now. I've also got a council meeting because it's been moved from the Friday to the Wednesday. Thursday I think we've got Noah again. Nothing on Friday, nothing on Saturday, nothing on Sunday. So it's a fairly, I was going to say it's a fairly quiet week. It's not quiet at all because, you know, we've got a baby coming into the world, but as far as like actual plans are concerned, I just don't have much happening this week. So that's quite nice because hopefully it means, you know, if Bekkah has a baby and they're able to come home, we'll just have some time to spend with her. I don't know what happens about visitors and stuff if she has to stay in, but I'm sure we'll find out if that's the case. But yeah, just very exciting. So I will keep you updated as things progress, and hopefully get to meet my niece soon. Good afternoon. It's a while later since I last spoke to you. I can't remember where I was when I last spoke to you. I'm like lost track now. Let me look back at my messages a bit. Yeah, I think when I last spoke to you, my sister was 8 centimetres dilated. And then they checked her again at 3 o'clock and she was fully dilated, but she wasn't getting like the urge to push or anything. So I think they were going to turn the epidural down a bit to try and like keep things going. And yeah, that's pretty much all we've heard. Haven't heard anything since. It is now about 5:45. The last time I heard from my mum was about 4:10, and haven't heard anything since. So I'm hoping that things are okay. I'm starting to get a little bit anxious now because I haven't heard anything for a while. It's just hard when you don't know what's going on and like you're imagining things and worrying, and you know, I know it can take, I mean, I think they will let you push with your first child for 3 hours. So it depends when she started pushing or if she has started pushing. I mean, I would hope she has because it's been quite a few hours now since she's been fully dilated. But yeah, I haven't heard anything, which makes me think that stuff is happening, because my mum obviously hasn't got the time to get on her phone and keep in contact at the moment. So yeah, we're just waiting for news. I'm not good at waiting, and I'm not good at not knowing what's happening, but I'm just keeping my fingers crossed and praying that everything's going okay. And yeah, God, it's so late, it's so anxious. But yeah, nothing else we can do, we just got to sit and wait. But I'm gonna have a sleep now, I think. I mean, to be fair, I normally have a sleep anyway in the afternoon, but I feel like I've just hit a wall. I think I got about 5.5 hours last night, which for me just isn't enough to keep me going throughout the day. So yeah, I'm going to try and just have a little bit of sleep now, and I'll have my phone next to me, so if it goes off or anything, then it can wake me up. But yeah, I think we're going to get a takeaway tonight, because we didn't even get time to plan the meals for this week. We usually do it on a Sunday, and yeah, everything was a bit up in the air yesterday. So yeah, and also we don't at the moment know sort of whether my mum will be home for dinner. It just depends, I think, on, well, it depends on when my sister has the baby, how long they stay on the labour ward for, because I think if they transfer her to the postnatal ward, I don't think my mum can stay there sort of into the evening. But we'll see. I don't know. I really don't know. So yeah, basically I've come on to tell you that we don't really know anything else. But I'm going to have this sleep, and hopefully it will make some time go past so that we get some news quicker. Good morning. So I have a bit of an update for you. We now have a baby. She arrived yesterday, sort of late afternoon, evening. My sister had a bit of a rough time, I think. So yeah, that's probably why we hadn't heard from them for so long. But yeah, she's here safely, and they're still in hospital at the moment, just recovering a bit and looking after her. So yeah, she is called Bonnie. Her full name is Bonnie Alessia Susan. So Susan is after my mum, and Bonnie and Alessia, I think, are just names that my sister liked. She weighed 5 pounds 3.5 ounces, so she is very diddy. And my mum has just been kind of like scrambling in the cupboards to see if she can find any tiny baby clothes, because everything that they've taken in for her that's first size is just swamping her. So I think she's found a few bits for her to wear, so that's good. And yeah, I'm really excited to meet her and have a cuddle. We won't be able to do that until she comes home, because at the moment the ward that she's on, only the birth partner can visit. So I will have to wait for my cuddles until she gets home. But obviously, you know, want them to be in there for long enough for them to sort out whatever they need to sort out. They have to keep a little bit of a closer eye on her because of how small she is. Excuse me. And obviously my sister needs to recover as well, so hopefully over the next few days they can start to do that, and then we'll get them home when they're good and ready. So yeah, it's all good. Just looking forward to seeing them both and seeing her in person, because I've only seen photographs, and you can't really tell much from a photo, especially like, you know, the very early photos when they're first out. They don't necessarily look the same as what they looked like when things have calmed down a bit and they're not looking quite so squished and bruised. But yeah, she looks very cute. I don't know what my sister's thoughts and feelings are going to be about her being on any of these vlogs, so you may see her occasionally, or you may not. I don't know. I obviously need to have that discussion with my sister and see what she's happy for me to show and what she isn't. But I will keep you updated and let you know how they're getting on. So yeah, my mum came home yesterday evening and we had a takeaway for dinner. I think everybody was exhausted, particularly my mum, because obviously she'd been there for the whole thing and hadn't got much sleep and hadn't had much to eat. So yeah, she's pretty tired, but it was nice to kind of come together and have something to eat, and just she could update us all on everything that had happened. So yeah, very exciting. We've got a new family member to come home and get to know, and it'll be exciting to sort of see, you know, what she's like and what her little personality will be like. And like, we try not to compare them too much, but you know, like with Noah and Maisie, we kind of see kind of like little similarities, and we see differences, and you see how they kind of are becoming their own little people, and I just really enjoy seeing that. So yeah, I'm excited, and I'm an auntie again. So I've now got 2 nieces and 1 nephew, and another niece or nephew on the way, so all very exciting. But yeah, anyway, back to my boring life. I've got a candle to light today, so I'm going for this one, which is a Yankee Candle pink honeysuckle, which I thought was quite pretty. So I'm going to light that. I'm downloading various videos that people have sent from my EDS Awareness Month videos, because those are coming in. Well, I've had quite a few come in overnight, so I need to download them, and then I can start editing that at some point. I'm just finishing uploading my weekly vlog, because for some reason it didn't upload, because I left it uploading yesterday, and then when I checked last night it hadn't uploaded. So I'm sorting that out, and then I might try and start editing another weekly vlog, because I don't want to start editing the EDS ones yet, because I think I've possibly got a few more videos to come in. So I'm going to leave that for a day or two. But yeah, like, apart from the baby news, there's really not a lot going on. Don't have any plans today. I got a phone call from the hospital to book me in for my gastroscopy. So I think it's in a couple of weeks' time. I'm having the gastroscopy under the Royal London Hospital, under my specialist there, but the lady on the phone said it's actually going to be in a private clinic in Romford. So I don't really know what that's going to be like. I'm assuming they've kind of like outsourced some of their stuff to this private clinic. But yeah, she said, oh, can you be there for like 8:45 in the morning? And I was just like, I really don't think we can. I was like, we're not local, and yeah, that's just too early. So she said, okay, what about 10 o'clock? So we're going for 10 o'clock. I had a look on what I think is the private clinic's like web page. It said that they take NHS patients, so I think it's that one. And I was looking, because they talk about the different procedures they do, and I was looking at the gastroscopy, and the gastroscopy that I had before was at my local hospital, and they put a camera like down your throat, like through your mouth. But reading the website for this place, they say that they have like high-tech technology, and they don't put it down your like mouth and throat, they put it up your nose and then down that way. And I don't know why, but it's made me feel really anxious. And I don't know why having something up my nose and down my throat feels any worse than having something just down my throat. But I think it's because I had an NG tube once, and putting that in was just really traumatic. I hated it. They just couldn't seem to get it in, and it was really painful, and it was just not much fun. And I've also had a camera up my nose before, and that was really painful as well. But then I have had I've had the esophageal manometry, and that wasn't too bad. I know for the gastroscopy they can put a spray up your nose and throat to kind of numb it a bit, which might help. I don't know what they do about sedation, because when I had my gastroscopy at my local hospital, they offered sedation, but I don't know whether this clinic does, so I'm just getting a bit anxious about it. But I'm hoping that there'll be more information on the paperwork when they send it through, so we'll see. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on with me. Nothing massively exciting, so I'm just going to get on with doing some stuff on my computer this morning. Good morning. Sorry I didn't film anything else yesterday. It was actually ended up being quite a busy day because Bekkah and Bonnie came home. We hadn't expected them to come home so quickly, but yeah, they came home yesterday evening, so it was just a lot of time spent with them, which was lovely. Got to have some cuddles. Bonnie is gorgeous, so tiny, so cute. Yeah, love her so much. So yeah, we were just sort of sorting everything out yesterday, and I had a nap in the afternoon because I was pretty exhausted still. So yeah, it was nice just to see my sister and meet Bonnie for the first time. And yeah, she's gorgeous. I can't say anything more. She's adorable. So yeah, this morning we have had Noah, so he got to meet her as well. He was really good with her, and I think he is a bit besotted by her because he kept getting his books out and reading them to her, and he kept like bringing all his toys and like showing them to her. He wasn't sure about holding her yet, so we haven't done that. But we're just going to take it slowly and take it at his pace. And yeah, he was really good and like asking questions, and the midwife came to see them, and they were always like looking through we've got glass windows into the lounge, and he was like looking through there, and he says to me, he's like, "Jenny, why is the wife here?" I was like, she's called a midwife, and I was trying to explain that she's like a nurse and that she comes to make sure that Auntie Bekkah and Bonnie are okay and all this kind of stuff. But no, he was really good with her. It was so lovely to watch. And yeah, I spent time playing with him and making sure that he kind of didn't feel left out. My mum had ordered some little cars, which we decided to say were from Bonnie. We hadn't planned to do that, but we thought actually it was quite a nice thing to do, just to kind of make him feel like, you know, he had something special from Bonnie that, you know, she'd given him. Although he's a bit too clever, because he was like, well, how did Bonnie buy them from Bekkah's tummy? Has she got an iPad in there? And we were like, well, no. So we kind of had to explain that we needed to help her to do it. But yeah, we had a good play with the cars this morning. I will try and show you them later if we get them out again, but yeah, he loved them. So he's gone off to preschool now. I am just doing a little bit of sort of editing and stuff on my computer, and then I need to go and get some lunch because I've got a virtual council meeting at 3 o'clock. I'm hoping that it will be finished before Noah gets home from school, because it would be nice to be able to spend time with him, and also when he gets home from school it's going to be quite busy and stuff, so it would be good if it's kind of over and done with before he gets back. But yeah, apart from that we don't have any plans. We're just pootling along, helping Bekkah with Bonnie and enjoying her being a new baby and looking after Noah. And yeah, so it's just, I think it's just going to be one of those weeks of just pootling along and getting into a little bit of a routine and just seeing how we get on. So yeah, I'm going to do a little bit of this editing now, and then I need to work out what I'm going to have for lunch, because I haven't quite worked that one out yet. And then the rest of the day.
Stand by you when you're falling, when the river is calling. I said I love you forever, we can make it together. What goes up must come down, there's lots of friendly faces all around.
So we've just come out to have a look to see how the seeds are doing now that Noah's home from school. Do you think they'll have grown yet, Noah? Okay, you check them for me, see how they're doing.
Right, let's lift it up, shall we? Ready, shut your eyes. Shut your lips. Roll it up out of the way. You're not looking, are you? Oh, it's all wet and damp. It's all wet and damp. Oh, look at this.
Something's growing.
Oh dear.
Wow,
Right.
Dear, this one
that
is
one's
not
right
happy.
here. But these will look good.
Well, What are they then? Oh, those are the ones that were already
Begonia,
found.
it says so.
I can't see much happening with these
were
watermelons and
peas.
peas.
Nothing happening there
But,
yet.
but if we look up here,
Oh my goodness.
can you bring them down?
There's some little seeds coming, see?
They're growing.
What are these things?
Those are the cosmos.
Oh, cosmos. Some of them are growing, not all, but you never know.
Well, they're two
I
lots of
never
seeds in
know.
there.
Can I see that one?
Wait a minute. Now these were beans.
Those are our magic beans.
They haven't started yet, have they?
No.
No,
No,
not yet.
nothing there yet.
I'm
I
not
don't
sure
think
what
our
these
forget
were.
me nots are. They're
These
forget me
were-
nots.
Don't forget me's. Forget me
No,
nots.
no, 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 no. Come. I'm gonna put this. Can you put this?
You didn't see it.
Oh, there. Nothing
There
there.
isn't any of those.
No, we'll
No,
have
we've
to plant.
got. Jenny's got some more seeds
Yeah,
to
Jenny's
plant in
going to
those
plant some
ones.
more stuff there. And then these here. What do you think?
What are these?
What do you think these are? What are those?
Ooh,
What are they?
they're grown.
No, they haven't. What are they?
Potatoes.
Yeah.
They're grown.
Well, not really.
Grandpa's-
There are some green shoots on that
Yeah,
one.
we're waiting
Yeah.
for them to chit, whatever that means.
Ooh.
But these are looking good, aren't they? These.
Yeah, but that one is.
Do you think we need any water on some? I might just put a little bit of water on some of them.
Do you reckon Noah? A little bit of water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just.
Noah's
get
the
a-
expert.
You got Buzz Lightyear.
In my socks, I have got Buzz Lightyear on my socks, haven't I? Look. I've got Crocs on as well. Very interesting fashion choice. Grandpa using your watering can.
Watch out, Noah, you might get a shower. Grandpa's being a bit
I don't think
green.
we need much water because it's.
It's been raining, hasn't it?
It has, well, it doesn't rain inside there though, does it?
No, that's true.
Some more water out of the tap.
Good evening. So I'd like to introduce you to beautiful baby Bonnie, who is very gorgeous. And she's got a nice full tummy, so we're just having a cuddle. She's very content. So as you can see, she's got lots of dark hair. And she's very tiny. And I'm very much enjoying being an auntie and getting lots of cuddles. So yeah, this is my little niece. I was going to say niece number 3, it's not niece number 3, it's niece number 2. I have one nephew and now 2 nieces. So yeah, sorry that I think the footage so far in this vlog has just been a bit all over the place, but it's just been one of those weeks. But no, we're settling down a bit now and getting used to life with a new member. She's gorgeous. Aren't you, darling? Are you gorgeous? Don't know what else to say. I'm very happy. There she is. In a bit of a milk coma at the moment, aren't you? So anyway, I'm going to finish having cuddles with her and then I'm going to have a bit of a nap because I'm shattered. Noah's gone home now. We're just having a quiet evening. Good morning. I'm feeling pretty crap today, to be honest. Just been in a lot of pain with some tummy stuff and it's just left me feeling pretty rubbish. So that's fun. But yeah, anyway, seeing Bonnie's little face always makes me smile, so that's been good. Hope you enjoyed meeting her yesterday. I've very much been enjoying Cuddles, and I can't remember how much I said yesterday, but Noah obviously met her for the first time yesterday as well, and he was just so cute with her. He, like, when I got up, he like met me at the top of the stairs and he was like Auntie Jenny, I need to show you this. It's Auntie Bekkah's baby, she's called Bonnie. I was like, okay, let's go. So we went down the stairs on my stair lift and we got there and he was like come on Jenny, Auntie Jenny, come and see. And we sort of went in, and then he was like pointing at her, and he was like, Auntie Jenny, this is Bekkah's baby. She's called Bonnie. I was like, oh, okay. And I said, oh, what do you think? What do you think of her? And he was like, good. I said, well, is she big or is she little? And he was like, she's very little. So I said, is she cute? And he was like, no, she's little. But then he was like getting his books out and reading them to her, and he kept like going and getting toys and showing them to her. Like he got his scuttlebug out and brought that in the lounge, and he was like, Bonnie, do you like my scuttlebug? And we were like, oh, I think she's probably a little bit small to go on your scuttlebug at the moment, but I'm sure she likes it. He wasn't sure about like holding her or going like any closer than that to her. Sort of, my sister said to him, she was like, would you like to hold Bonnie? And he sort of stood there and he was like, well, actually I need to hold Ellie, which is his like cuddly elephant. So we've not like pushed it or anything, but he was just so cute, and like he kept saying that he needed to go and check that Bonnie was okay when she was like lying in her bassinet and everything, and he'd like go over and look at her, and he'd sort of come back. I'd be like, is she okay? And he was like, yep, she's got her eyes closed. I was like, that's good. That's good. But yeah, it was just really sweet seeing him, and I think he likes her, so that's good. It'll be interesting to see what Maisie thinks of her as well. But yeah, we've got Noah again today. I haven't seen him because I wasn't up in time, but I'll see him when he gets home. I haven't got any real plans today. I need to go and vote because it is voting day. The others went this morning, but I just wasn't in the right place to be going out and voting, so my dad said he'll take me later. I think I'd like to try and do some more planting with Noah when he gets back. The weather's been a bit like all over the place today, so if it rains we might be able to do it inside, because we've got a couple of like tub things from Waitrose that are kind of aimed at children. We did one last year actually, which was probably on the vlog, which was sunflowers, but my mum's got the sunflowers. I think she's got tomatoes and strawberries as well, so it'd be quite nice to try and plant those with Noah so that they can start growing. I showed you yesterday because we had a little look to see how like everything was doing that we planted. The plugs that my dad got are doing pretty well. The only thing I think that has started growing that we actually like sowed from seeds is the cosmos. There are quite a few little like shoots coming out of that, but everything else, I don't think there was anything else that had grown. But I've got a couple more packets of seeds that I want to sow. I also have some like wildflower seeds, and it says to just put them like on your soil, but our soil is really rubbish. Yeah, it's just not very good for growing, and we don't like, most of our flower beds are full, so I'm thinking if we get like a big, I don't know, like pot like that, or like a round one or something, and then just sow them in there, and then we can just have like a pot of wildflowers instead. So yeah, we might do that, probably not today, but that's my plans for growing stuff in the garden. And yeah, apart from that, don't have any plans, which I'm quite happy about, because just not having the best of days, so I'm just trying to take it easy. I'm just downloading a few more videos that people have sent through for my EDS videos, so that's good, and hopefully I can start editing them soon. And then I want to try and do a little bit of editing as well. So yeah, that's my plans for today. So Noah's home from preschool. Well, he's been home quite a while actually. We've just been playing a bit, haven't we? And what were we learning about in our bodies?
We weren't playing for a little while, were we?
Well, we didn't play for very long, but we played a bit, and we might be able to play a bit more. But because what were we learning about? Because you kept asking me to show you pictures, didn't you?
Yeah.
What did you want to see pictures of?
Inside you.
Yeah, he wanted to see pictures of what's inside you. So what did we look at that was inside us?
Yeah. Tubes inside our noses.
Yeah, there's tubes inside your noses, or your nose. What else did we look at?
And what's in your hair?
In your hair?
Your hair.
What pictures did we look at that was inside all of our bodies?
And what is in our and what's here.
What do you think it is?
And like this bit.
What do you think those are? Are they quite hard? Does it feel quite hard?
It does.
'Cause this is your elbow. Do you know what it's made out of?
I don't know.
What did we look at? What were in the pictures that Jenny was showing you?
Shall we see what's inside this bit?
Well, you tell me, because what were the pictures? Because Jenny showed you some x-rays, didn't she?
Inside this bit.
Yeah.
No,
What were the x-rays of?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. You told Nanny a minute ago.
I don't know what that is.
I think it's just a bit of fluff.
Maybe it's apart from my nail.
Oh, maybe.
So it's brown, so it must be something else.
Oh. Do you have bones in your body?
What's in my eye?
You don't have bones in your eye. You've got bones around your eye, so this bit here, where your eyebrows are, if you feel it, it feels quite hard. That's bone.
Yeah, it is bone.
Yeah.
This
And
a
what?
very little bone, isn't it?
You're a bit of a little bone. Good evening. I feel like I need to apologise because I just feel like this week's vlog is all over the place. But hopefully you understand with just the changes that have been happening the last week, why things are a bit all over the place. Yeah, so we didn't manage to get any planting done with Noah in the end. It just didn't work out. My dad had to take my sister out somewhere, and just by the time everything had been sorted, there just wasn't time to start planting stuff, so we can save that for another day. But yeah, I just played with him for a bit and then helped him with his dinner. He went home and then my mum took me down to vote. I had to queue for a little bit, which was, I was sort of standing there. I didn't take my chair in because I thought, okay, I can just kind of go in and come out again. Yeah, which perhaps wasn't the best thing to do in retrospect, because I was kind of standing there thinking I feel really faint. But I did it. It's sorted. And yeah, now I'm gonna have a sleep. I've got a headache. It's been kind of coming on all day. Like this morning I had like my vision was a bit funny, but sometimes I get like the sort of funny vision and nothing really comes of it, but it seems to have kind of developed into a bit of a headache. So yeah, all in all I felt pretty crap today, but it's just one of those days. So I'm gonna have a rest now, have a bit of a sleep, and see if that helps me feel a little bit better. Good morning. I didn't sleep that well last night, so I'm not feeling particularly great again today. Just seemed to be one of those nights where I just kept waking up because of one thing or another. It was like, I don't know, I woke up because I needed the loo, and I woke up because I was cold, and I woke up because I was in pain and I was uncomfortable, and it was just, yeah, one of those nights. So not feeling brilliant. I've still got a bit of a headache. Yeah, not the best of starts to the day, but I haven't got any plans today, so I'm just trying to focus on getting some editing done, downloading some more videos that people have sent me for the EDS Awareness Month videos that I'm making, and just having a quiet day, to be honest. So there's not really much to update you on. I have got some posts that I need to open, which has been sitting there for ages. I just haven't got around to opening it this week yet, so I might try and do that a bit later today and show you, because I think there's a Disney parcel in there, so it's always exciting. But yeah, apart from that, I'm just taking it easy today. I'm not feeling brilliant, so trying to listen to my body and do what it wants me to do.
Been longing for a friend. Deep down in my
quickly show you a couple of the bits that I have opened. A lot of it was hospital letters and stuff, but there were a few fun things. Actually, I'll start with these. So we've ordered a few new packets of seeds. So we've got some broccoli, green sprouting calibres, I'm not sure, the little seeds like that. And then we've got 2 of these Mr. Fothergill's lettuce little gem, and some Burpees short and sweet carrots. My dad's not sure how we're going to grow the carrots, so if anyone's got any tips, let me know. I then opened this, which is from Etsy. It's from, I think it's a brand called Infinity. Spelled a bit like that, but if I can find it, I'll link it below for you. This is my friend Lydia that has sent me this, and it's a t-shirt, and it says, "I'm a Disney aunt, like a normal aunt, but much more magical." And she sent me that as a congratulations for becoming an auntie to Bonnie. And it is pink and sparkly. We both have a bit of a shared love of Disney, and I'm sure Bonnie will be, she won't be able to escape the Disneyness. So thank you very much for that, Lydia. Let's pop that away for a minute. Then got a card to give to my sister, who's upstairs I think, which is this one, which I thought was quite sweet. It just says, "Welcome to the world, little niece." Bonnie, don't look. She's over there.
She's got her eyes shut.
She's got her eyes shut. Well, that's fine. Yeah, so I need to write that. I have got something else coming as well, and I'm on the lookout for something else as well. And then last thing was a Disney order. So you'd have seen a bit back, I ended up getting the I Love My Dog set pins. I caved, and I got the cat ones as well. So here we go. These are the cat ones, which are actually quite sweet. They're nicer than I thought they were going to be. And I don't know, I couldn't choose between the cat and the dog ones, so we now have them. They were £20 for 5 pins, so not too bad for 5 of them. So I've got those. Also got this pin, which is from the Beauty and the Beast collection. It's really pretty. It's kind of 3D, and you can kind of shake it. I don't know if I can show you this, but you can sort of shake it, and it's got little gold things inside it. And that one was £9. And then I got them on the day that the, what's it called? The Ultimate Princess Celebration key came out, which looks, let's see if I can hold it with you. It's going to be difficult to show you this, but yeah, it looks like this. And then basically all of the icons along here represent all of the different princesses. And then you've got this like sparkly castle. And yeah, it's just a very pretty key. And that was everything. So now I'm going to go and have a little cuddle with Bonnie in the lounge, because my dad needs to take the dogs for a walk. My sister's trying to have a shower, and my mum needs to pop down to Waitrose. Good morning, well, nearly afternoon now actually. I have just been up here this morning really, getting bits and bobs done. I've downloaded some more videos for my EDS awareness videos, so I'm hoping I can start editing them fairly soon. And then I've just finished editing a weekly vlog, so I'm just going to leave that exporting. And I'm going to go and get some lunch. This evening we're making a mushroom stroganoff again, because we liked it so much last time we made it. But apart from that, it is a very quiet day, so just, yeah, not doing very much. It's very rainy outside, so just trying to get bits and bobs done. Gonna have a rest this afternoon, and then hopefully make a yummy mushroom stroganoff this evening. Good evening. Sorry that I haven't filmed much today. I haven't done an awful lot apart from editing and sleeping, but we're just going to start making the mushroom stroganoff. I won't show you the process because I've done it in another vlog, so I'll link that below if you want to check out the recipe. But yeah, just going to get on with making it and then eat it and then just have a quiet evening probably.
I was never the one to write up a song for just anyone. I was always the one to find myself lost in long conversations. Cause I've always been told that things will unfold if you keep on waiting. But then you came along and proved me all wrong. I was so mistaken. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. I was never the one to give up the ghost. No, I was so stuck. I kept on playing my part, wanting to give up cause nothing was changing. But with you it's so clear, and now that you're here I see colors in every spectrum. Guess I finally learned my lesson. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. Myself, and I'm thinking out loud, we won't need nothing else for the rest of our time, and I know it so well. I will always...
Good afternoon. Please excuse me, I look a bit gross. I need to wash my hair this evening. But yeah, happy Sunday. We've just had a fairly quiet family Sunday. I think that might be Alfie coming in. Hey baby boy. Oh, he's so gorgeous. Yeah, we've just had a very quiet family Sunday, having lunch together and just doing our normal Sunday things. I've sorted out my medication for next week and just chilled out a bit, not done a huge amount, and I've been looking after Bonnie for a bit as well so that Bekkah could have a sleep. I had her as well last night. It was up until about 2:30. She just didn't want to settle, and poor Bekkah was just exhausted, so I said I'd do a shift, which was obviously, you know, a huge issue for me because I had to sit there and cuddle Bonnie, which of course I didn't enjoy. Big sarcastic, by the way, if you didn't realise. So yeah, I had some cuddles last night, and then I've been looking after her for a bit this afternoon, doing her bottle and everything, and yeah, she's been very good. I think she's got a bit of a tummy ache, bless her, so we're just kind of keeping an eye on that, and I think my sister's going to talk to the midwife about it when she sees her on Wednesday, but apart from that she's doing really well. She's put on weight, which was amazing. She went to the midwife yesterday, and quite often they will lose weight, I think, after they're born, but not Bonnie, no, she gained weight. So I think that's kind of reassured Bekkah a little bit that, you know, she's eating well and putting on weight, which is good. And because she was so small as well, we were obviously concerned about her losing weight, so no, we were very happy about that. But no, it's just been a very, very chilled out Sunday. I am probably going to have a bit of a rest now, and then, as I said, I need to have a shower later and get my hair washed. But apart from that, don't have any plans, do we, Alf? No. So yes, gonna have a little rest now, have a bit of a sleep, probably put the telly on, but I was just going to show you a couple of things that have arrived with Bonnie that I wanted to show you. I thought I'd just show you these milestone cards that I bought for Bekkah and Bonnie. I got them from Amazon, but I think they are from, oh, just knock that off, something called Personal Moments Limited. Those are their Facebook and Instagram, and I'll link the cards where I found them on Amazon, but I just thought they were really nice because I think Bekkah's hoping to get a friend to paint like a Winnie the Pooh little sort of picture mural type thing in her nursery, and when I saw these I thought, oh, that's just nice, it kind of ties in. So you've got like the Hello World one, you've then got them for like 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then it goes on for like all of the different, oh no, that's 3 weeks. Yeah, then it goes for all of the different months up to a year old. But then it's also got things like, today I got my first tooth, I had my first bath, took my first steps, all sorts of different things like that. I just thought they were really lovely, and I like the fact that you've got these bits on them where you can write the date for each one, because it's just a nice thing to sort of remember once you've taken the photo. So yeah, they weren't that expensive either, but I just thought they were really nice. So I thought I'd show you them, and then I also wanted to show you Bekkah also bought this like milestone mat, which I think was from Etsy. I'll have to check with her, but yeah, basically you kind of lie the baby here, and then I think you get like a little, oh yeah, you get little markers which you then sort of would put around, I don't know, like 1 and then week, and then you take a picture for like every, well, you can do obviously up to 12 weeks and also up to 12 months as well. And it's just a nice little way of remembering them sort of growing up and stuff. And it's got these nice little pictures of woodland animals as well. So we thought that was quite sweet. It also doubles up as a blanket as well. So yeah, that's a couple of bits. She's got some really lovely presents from people. I think some of them are upstairs though, so I can't show you them. But if any more happen to come in, or I get a chance, I'll show you some of the things that she's got. Good evening. It's quite a while later since I last spoke to you, but I've got my hair washed and I'm in my pyjamas and feeling a lot cleaner and fresher, which is good. But yeah, I just thought I'd come on and finish the vlog because I'm about to go to bed. So I hope you've enjoyed this week's vlog. If you have and you'd like to see more from me, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. Also hit the notification bell. That means you'll get notified every time I upload a video so you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, let me know what you've been up to this week, how you're getting on, anything else you want to tell me. I'm replying to comments as quickly as I can. I've just got a bit of a backlog that I'm trying to get through, and it just varies depending on how my health's doing as how quickly I can do them. But I really appreciate anybody that leaves a comment, and I will get around to replying to them as quickly as I can. Also come and follow me on social media. My links are in the description below, but I'll put my Instagram and Twitter up here. Those are the 2 platforms that I'm mainly on, so again, do come over and say hello to me on those because it would be lovely to talk to you, and I will see you in another video very soon. Bye!